Free Sammy! Welcome to Dave and Jay's Power Bomb. It's July 8th and we just saw Fyter Fest Part 2.
That's right, guys. We're coming in fast and hot from Fyter Fest Day 2, and it's at
no clickbait.
Yeah, and thank you. This is our most viewed video last week. Thanks, guys.
You guys are really horny.
We're clearly doing something in the right direction, Penelope. So we're gonna keep it up.
You typed in nip slip, people,
and we had.
I checked out analytics. You typed in nip slip.
He did. And we had a AEW Tag Team Championship match to start off. We have Private Party versus the team of Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega, and this was a pretty fast action match.
I was walking right on in there. I'm hoping like Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, you need to fucking lose your titles.
Oh, man.
That's how I felt about it.
Really? I don't want those Private Party guys with the championships. They should go to the Young Bucks. But I don't know. I do know.
It just would have been nice to see it change hands because I'm getting sick and tired of milking cookies.
Yeah, well, it was a great match. Lots of back and forth spots. But at the end of the day, they hit that combination of the buckshot lariat with the V-trigger to the back of the head. 1, 2, 3. Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega retained their AEW Tag Team Championships.
It's like the most convincing way to get a win is the V-trigger and the buckshot lariat.
Wow.
Bam! And like everybody that gets hit by it, you just looks and they're just like dead. And I'm like, that's why Sheeta has to do like 15 broken arrows or whatever they are.
Falcon arrows.
Falcon arrows.
Falcon arrow never gets it done.
Sorry, Sheeta.
That's why I hate it when she wins with that move because it's garbage. So then we had a crazy match. Oh my goodness! It was our Murderhawk Lance Archer friend with Jake Roberts
versus Joey Janela
with Sonny Kiss. And during Murderhawk's entrance, he usually beats the shit out of some ring crew member or something and tosses him through the tunnel.
Just drags in Sonny Kiss.
Yeah, beat him down pretty good. And because I was wondering, it's like, oh, Sonny Kiss should be coming out with Joey Janela right about now. What's going on? And sure enough, Murderhawk's music hits and Sonny Kiss is in his arms getting thrown to Timbuktu. I don't know. But it was a pretty crazy match. Did I write anything about... Oh, yeah. So Janela... When Murderhawk went for that first blackout, Janela was able to hit a pretty crazy reversal that we never seen before.
Yeah.
Kind of like one of them sling blades or something. That was pretty cool. But when Murderhawk went for that blackout one more time, Janela was not as fortunate.
No.
I know you
Janela
remember that.
Went right in the table. It was the craziest thing to see. The first match of the night, we're just like...
He had him on that top rope, and the tables were set up on the ground, like on the ring, not in the ring, outside the ring, on the ground.
The ring, yeah.
And he hit that right off the top rope, right outside the ring, through the tables. Joey Janela dead. I'm sure at some
even
point
went down.
Sonny
It was
Kiss
just like the
dead.
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And then just threw him in, and it was just like, what are you gonna do to that, man?
Count to 100. Like... Not so big win for Murderhawk, just another day in the office.
Yeah.
Jake Roberts was pleased.
Yeah, I'd like to say Joey Janela did put up a good fight, but nothing really came of it.
We are recording, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. And what else happened? Oh, we had a Darby Allin video. He's at that...
he's doing super coffin drops.
Yeah, it's like that the skateboard fun factory thing. I forget the name. People talk about it all the time. But yeah, and he did the coffin drop off like 100-foot something into a bunch of foam balls. It's pretty cool. Fun to see. Fun to see. Let's keep it up.
Keep him busy, everybody. That's what he's saying.
He's like not cleared for action. He's doing all this crazy shit. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, oh yes, a major announcement from Tazz. So he brings out Brian Cage, and they're in the ring, and he's got a big announcement, and he had a fake championship back in the day.
Yeah, it was just a big old thing where you just want everybody to shut up, and they're talking about Moxley, and you don't want to just like, shut up Moxley, shut up Tazz. Brian Cage doesn't say anything, so I don't have to tell him to shut up, and fuck your fucking title.
Yeah, it's basically
like,
this title
dumb,
that Tazz awarded himself in his early days in ECW, like 30 years ago or
let
whatever.
You get away with anything.
Yeah, so he awarded his protege a fake title. On with the news. Okay, so then, oh yes, this was probably the match of the night. Lucha Brothers with the Butcher and the Blade in an 8-man tag match versus the Young Bucks and FTR. And This was insane. This was super insane.
It was just like pouring gasoline on the match. It was just like non-stop of momentum and action and big things happening over and over.
It was a Tijuana tire fire.
Man, it was like in our area we had the Hagersville tire fire, so that's what I referred to it.
Yeah,
probably internet it.
But they just let these guys back across the Mexican border. I mean, I'm sure
they
were making a lot of money in Mexico working for the cartel and what have you, right? Like those guys are some crazy Mexican cartel ninjas.
Yeah, they are crazy. Like those guys do like the highest flying, biggest things ever.
Remember the crazy move, the Canadian destroyer off the rope into the gang of people outside the ring? I've never seen anything like that in my life.
It was like the most insane thing I've ever seen. Like, in fact, this was probably the best match I have ever actually got to witness.
Day 2 of Fyter Fest. What do you expect? I mean, Lucha Brothers should be AEW Tag Team Champions. Like, they're crazy, right?
Those guys are nuts.
Yeah.
And they team up well with Butcher
and Blade, definitely. And what had happened was a misplaced super kick, a miscommunication, if you will, between FTR and the Young Bucks was able to make our dreams come true. What we wanted to happen for this match happened. So great booking, guys. It was the Lucha Brothers were able to get in there and hit a crazy finisher. What it was some kind of crazy cutter where they held the guy up by his ankles on the other guy's shoulders, and the guy drops down. And
double
just
the momentum, double the power.
1, 2, 3. That was a great match. They still got the truck. They came to the ring in the stolen truck from FTR, and they left the ring, and they still got the keys to that truck. So good on them. Not COVID, free Sammy. All right, so, and then what do we have? Oh yeah, Big Swole gets banned from the arena, as she should. She's been assaulting Britt Baker up and down for the past few weeks now.
Like, all we want to do is just have a role model safe, and she even took the, really tried hard safe with the Pope Mobile.
Yeah, and so Big Swole banned from arena. That's a step in the right direction. And not COVID. And so free Sammy.
Marijuana.
And then we had Nyla Rose in a 2-on-1 handicap match versus 18-year-old Kenzie Page and Kilynn King, I believe was the other girl's name. And
results were it was just a ruthless squash match. I'm like, really, why are we like bringing out Nyla Rose just to do this? It was kind of.
She did have an announcement though. She took the microphone at the end of the match.
I'm going to be the champ again. Okay, great.
No.
Oh yeah, the manager thing.
Yeah, she's got a new manager, but shh, it's a secret.
It's probably going to be that stupid idiot Tazz.
Oh man, that would be dumb. All right, so then they cut to a segment, and Colt Cabana, like, what did they say happened to his ribs? They were all bruised up.
He had like when you guys say wrestling is fake, like, and if you saw what was this, we're probably gonna have a screenshot of it. But yeah, the big old bruising. Colt Cabana like took some major bruising here, and it was just huge. And you got cleared by the doctor to keep wrestling, but he used it as a gimmick.
You got cleared by Vince. Vince was like, Colt,
get out there,
we need you to get out there, man. Like, you're hurt. You got to work hurt this week, Colt. Vince needs you.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome to see, actually. And then that goes into the 6-man tag match. Colt Cabana, Brodie, Lee, and Grayson of the Dark Order versus SCU. More like SCPU. These guys are tired and played out. Like, Scorpio Sky needs those guys to go heel on him so he can break solo.
When the match was going on, he even asked him, like, I don't even know any of these SCU guys' names, and then they started naming them off to me, and I'm like, no, you don't have to tell me.
Oh, you didn't want to know the name of the weirdo of the Riddick glasses?
Not really.
Neither do I. But, so what happened near the end was, once again, Colt Cabana was served up the pin on a silver platter, placed at his feet by none other than the Exalted One, Vincey Lee, and Colt Cabana was feeling pretty good. He got that
I
pin.
love his happy smile face and all that stuff. He's like,
So,
except the Dark Order didn't like him celebrating though.
Well, Vince is a serious guy, right? I mean, he could have recruited Hangman Adam Page last week on the BT
show. But Colt Cabana
show.
is like a prime candidate for Dark Order, even though he's out of the losing streak, but
undefeated since joining Dark Order. So then they let us know that next week they have this pay-per-view that's revolved around Jon Moxley because he couldn't defend his AEW Championship this week at Day 2 of Fyter Fest against Brian Cage.
That's why Tazz thought he could bring out
the FTW Fake Championship.
Yeah, fake championship for the win.
And so then, yeah, they're having that next week. So that's when Moxley's going to be defending his title. So Moxley no show again this week. What else is new? So then, oh yeah,
man.
Big Swole breaks into the arena under the guise of a COVID mask. Those things are like do more damage than good. And assaults Britt Baker's nose.
Yeah, she crumples up the paper. There must have been a roll of pennies in there or something because it bounced off her like assistant's head and completely missed Britt, and Britt's nose was injured.
Yeah, and so Britt, take care of that nose.
Yeah,
because it was injured before. Remember, it was all bloody. That was like one of our highest viewed videos.
Our greatest, like,
Britt Baker,
bloody Britt Baker,
Canadian destroys Vanguard 1.
Yeah,
beauty. And then so then we have our main event, and what a main event it was. We have Orange Cassidy with new theme music, I don't like it, versus Le Champion. And this was a great match.
Like his music.
Yeah, I love his music, and so does the rest of the world. You hear those sing-alongs?
Everybody sang along in the stadium.
Daly's Place was rocking.
Yeah.
And so was Jericho and Orange Cassidy. Those two put on an effing clinic if I've ever seen one. Like, it's crazy. Like, Orange Cassidy, his ears all stitched up and the stitches popped out. He's still got the blood on the t-shirt from like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, told the best friends to go beat it before he got on in.
Yeah, he's like, I'm doing this on my own, guys. Jericho, not so much.
No, you brought in Floyd,
Ortiz,
hanging out, Santana, Ortiz,
that sock of mad balls or whatever they call it. That came into play.
Yeah.
And got a little action behind us. Nothing to worry about. Just fans to the power bomb. I mean, they were throwing up fireworks for us last week.
The hood that we're literally are in is like the same one that Santana Ortiz, grew up in.
And
there was a shooting over there.
There was Connaught and Cannon. I passed by it. I had a detour my way yesterday. All good in the hood. And so then that was a great match anyways, and there's a lot of great spots. He hit that lion tamer a few times.
Yeah. Worked on Orange Cassidy's back a whole bunch.
Yeah. When he went for that fake thing where he's like,
and totally set him up for the big super kick.
So, and then nailed the big super kick. Usually he hits the light super kick. It's psychological, it's cerebral. Good on him. Do we just go to the finish? Like,
oh, there's a little bit of orange juice splashed in somebody's face.
That's right, and Aubrey took the hit to see that the shoulders were down.
Even Audrey got a little peed off at Jericho there.
Kicking the arm, the abdominal stretch, grabbing the rope.
And Jericho was being, oh my God, I feel like I just ratted out Jericho.
Oh, well, I'm sure she knew about it, man. She booted his arm pretty good. Aubrey's the best referee in the business.
I have to make my news proper now.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
He was just keeping his balance, so Orange Cassidy didn't hurt himself much more than he was already being hurt. So this is more for Orange Cassidy, so he didn't cause any nerve damage. So that's why he was holding on to it, because boys will be boys.
Yeah. But even the however you say that word, being admonished by Aubrey didn't stop Jericho. Because at the end of the day, they went for their signature moves, a lot of ducking, a lot of running, a lot of crisscrossing. But it was. But at the end of the day, it was one Judas effect.
One Judas effect, and it was over.
And count to 100.
Yeah, you could have counted 100 because Orange Cassidy played dead, really good.
Yeah, he's good. But that was a great match. It could have went either way. Like, I almost thought that Cassidy was gonna win a few times because Jericho, he's a giver. He'll put someone over. He'll give him the rub, as Booker T likes to say.
But this was definitely a match. Definitely was for the fans. I enjoyed it. I'm a
did
huge
too.
fan of both.
Absolutely.
The Freshly Squeezed and Le Champion.
All right, let's just call this a power bomb. Get this wrapped up. I think we're doing good. Whose attack phase is it tonight?
We already do this stuff at the game, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, cool. Well, have a good night, guys.
On another note, I would like to speak about clickbait.